team that brought you 2005 Dubai World Cup winner Roses in May are back. And this time they have two chances of scooping the world's richest race on March the 30th. It's 5:20 in the morning and we're here at Meydan to get our first glimpses of two of the American horses who are over here for Super Saturday and the Dubai World Cup. They're both trained by Dale Romans and their names are Dullahan and Little Mike. They arrived here on Friday after a 35-hour journey from their base at Gulfstream Park over in Florida, and today we'll see them take their first steps onto the tapeta. Dullahan was first to step out under the floodlights, partnered by regular exercise rider Tammy Fox. The 4-year-old looks tailor-made for the World Cup, having a perfect record on synthetic surfaces, the scene of his 3 wins so far. As such, Tammy is confident that he will take to Meydan's tapeta.
That's his surface. That's probably the best, that he likes. I like the way he traveled over it. He had his legs picked up high, and that's normally on the dirt. He doesn't. I can tell a difference from the dirt to the tapeta. His legs will pick up high, and he just kind of blows himself up, and that's the difference I can feel in him.
A 3-time Grade 1 winner who also managed a 3rd in the Kentucky Derby. Dullahan is a strapping son of Even the Score, who can be a little playful in the mornings, reports his rider.
He has his little quirks to him. He's fun to ride. He's like a little kid, though. He likes to play around. Tries to get me off of him a couple times. Yesterday in the little ring by the barn, I was just jogging him and he almost bucked me off. But it's all play. He's just playing around. He's not out there to hurt me or anything like that. He's always feeling good.
Tammy knows what to look for in Dullahan, who gives her clear signs when he is ready to run to his best, as he did before winning the Pacific Classic at Del Mar last August.
Game on, Dullahan in a thriller in the TVG Pacific Classic. Dullahan's got him. Dullahan!
That was a big race. He trained over that track. We shipped him about a week earlier, and he trained over the track super. Every day it was just better and better. I called Dale and, told him, how he was doing, and just, I told him I loved it. I was telling everybody, the press and everything, that he would win that race. And, beating first, game on Dude, that was a big deal.
While the massive Dullahan has a reputation to match, his stablemate, Little Mike, is often something of a forgotten horse, despite a hugely impressive CV, which numbers 3 Grade 1s. His latest victory came in the Breeders' Cup Turf in November, when Dullahan only managed 9th.
Little Mike in front though, and Little Mike in an upset.
It's every race that Little Mike runs in that he's the underdog. There's always questions if he can make the distance, and he's proven. And Dale isn't afraid to make that step. He's very confident in himself and in the horse. There was a lot of talk about him going into the 1.5 miles, and he proved, that he could do it, and he did it.
While his Arlington Million and Woodford Reserve Turf Classic successes were gained from the front, Tammy says that Little Mike does not have to lead.
Look what he did at the Breeders' Cup. And, that was the whole thing. That Dale, from the get-go, going into the 1.5 miles, he knew that he was going to take the horse back. And he told Ramon, just, let him break, and he'll relax, and he did.
A 6-year-old gelded son of Spanish steps, Little Mike thrives on racing, and this weekend's run will determine whether he lines up in the World Cup itself or sticks to the turf.
Mike has a big heart. He's very laid back, but when he's out at the racetrack, he steps it up. It's like he just changes. He knows what he has to do.
The star duo travelled to Dubai under the care of assistant trainer Angela Walker, who is delighted with how they took the journey and have settled into their temporary home.
They haven't missed a day of training. They've stepped right back into their regular routine and will be very ready to go on Saturday.
Both horses have been eager to take in their new surroundings, particularly the inquisitive Little Mike.
They're very interested in what's going on. Even from the airports out here at the barn, they both wanted to look out the windows. Little Mike actually pushed his groom out of the way so he could see out the window in the van.
America has never had a winner on Super Saturday, but that could all change this year. The raiders from across the pond are here, and they mean business.